Good morning, everyone. I'm just finishing adding the last touch up to this live because it's the first time ever we're doing a live, and I want to make sure I'm able to show you everything and explain you everything. First of all, we are going to be doing this lesson with my children around, my 5-year-old and my nearly 8-year-old. I can't believe to say that, but she is days away from being 8. I'm really excited to be here, a little bit nervous because all of this technology is really new for me. And I want to make sure you can hear me, see me, and everything. I am Nadia. If you are absolutely new and you never met me, I am the instructor, teacher, whatever you want to say, here at Little Makers Academy. I am the face of the academy, and what I like to do in the academy is create a safe space for children to come and do arts and craft. I create a lot of activities as well to be doing online, and then now I decided to come online and share with you at least once a week one activity that you can do with your own children at home. You don't have to travel anywhere. It's just in here, and I have everything set up in front of me. But there are a few things I want to say before we get started. So, like that, I feel like I gave you all the information because sometimes I feel when I message you, I want to say too much that actually I confuse you. So I'm going to try to explain everything on a way that maybe will answer all of your questions. And if you have any questions, please put them on the chat. The chat is here. I have my laptop down here. That's why you see me looking at it, because that's where I'm checking that you can see me, hear me, and everything properly. We're going to do one really annoying thing, but please don't hate me for it. You're going to listen some echo just because I need to be able to hear myself. But please don't hate me for it. You're going to listen some echo just... There we go. So now I know you can hear me properly. Okay. So Little Makers Academy is a in-person academy here in Swanley, Kent. Our closest by villages is Crockenhill, Orpington, and Bexley. And in here, 5 times a week, we do home education and after school classes where your children are going to learn art, history, geography, science, all of that through arts and crafts. And the way to do that is I take every month one artist. Last month was Leonardo da Vinci. This month is Claude Monet. Next month it's gonna be Picasso. And I create printables for them, which, by the way, all of our printables just for today are £1. And then through those, they can actually learn about the history of them, where they live, the work that they did, how that impacts not just the past, but actually our current life right now. They start to see that, oh, that's not all history. Actually, thanks to them, we have many things that we have today, and the kids turn up to be really interested about that because they found out things that they didn't actually know. Then I decided, oh, that's gorgeous. We will show it in a minute. My children are actually distracting themselves painting a little bit while I talk too much. I decided, because I am a neurodivergent mom myself, I've decided to create our Friday. It's called Focus and Flow Lessons. And they are specifically for children with needs like I do have it, let's say, and things that I wish I have them available when I was a kid. Okay. And is there a space of knowing that somebody will take their time to really explain you everything a million times and make it as easy as possible for you and as interested as your own mind needed to be. Then, as I say, I'm a neurodivergent mom myself, and that means that I process the world in a little bit different than the rest of everybody else around me. Okay, I live with ADHD all my life. I didn't understood or know it until now, my adulthood, and I was really shocked when I was told, but at the same time I was really relieved because I always felt I was weird. I always felt there was something wrong with me when it wasn't. And I think that's something that happens to many kids around the world. And I'm here to tell you that I completely understand your kids if they are going through that. And I'm here to create a safe space for them where they feel like I'm understood and I am ready to. My boy wants to show you what he just done while he was waiting. We're gonna do something like this similar today, okay? I just always thought that I lost track of everything right now. But anyway, what I wanted to say is that my own disability has taught me one big thing, and that is that kids need environments that makes them feel safe, that actually celebrate and they are free to express who they are. And that is something that I do on my Friday lessons. And I know I have so many families requesting to get a space, but you need to understand that, first of all, I'm happier to even extend the fun and flow for more days if needed. But you have to be aware, as a mother especially, if your child has any needs. First of all, being on a class with 6 other kids is not going to help unless they are all same. But the thing is, children are all different. Even when they have special needs or they don't have any special needs, they are all different. And I invite you to come for an hour for the trials, which, by the way, if you don't know, it's just £5. And the reason why I do that is because I like to get to know your child, and I like to understand in which days with who other kids it will be good for them to be. Because if you have a quiet child, somebody that needs quiet around them to be able to focus and listen and enjoy, I cannot put them on a lesson with hyperactive children. Why? Because basically what is going to happen is that they are going to get overstimulated, they're probably going to get upset, or they are going to shut down and be, I'm not doing this anymore. And that's something that I don't want to happen, because I'm here to offer fun and enjoyment. And my son just threw the camera down. Sorry about that. But as I was saying, I want to create an environment where your children actually have fun and learn as much as they can. So I don't want to take a lot of your time in here, but I just want you to understand that in every class that we do here in the Little Makers Academy, we create that kind of space, okay, where it is from 4-year-olds to 10 years old, that they are gonna learn from holding a brush to create an actual portrait of someone, or a draw that represents something that we can see outside and is just like a daily thing. Okay, so we have local sessions. So what we are doing right now is we've been doing the sessions in my house, which, as I said before, is here in Swanley, Kent. As well, I have offered, and I already done few, and I have bookings coming for the next few weeks. And it's crazy how much all of you were waiting for this. I basically will go to your house. I will bring everything with me, all the materials. I will set it all up for you with how many kids you have prepared the session with. And basically, we will do the lesson in there. And don't worry, I will tidy up after you. And that's it. That's all what it is. And I will go wherever it is that you live. So just contact me. Everything is on my website. If you check the description box down below here on this video, you can find everything. And there's nothing more to say than let's go. I'm going to show you right now. This is what we're doing today together. It's a 3D flower pot. So we're going to together explain you step by step how to do everything. And then for a few minutes, we are just going to put some music, and then your little ones get to do the activity on their own and enjoy it. And then I'm going to assist my children on how to set up everything, which is really easy. It's a really similar thing to this. The only thing that my boy has decided to do this with markers. And this example, my daughter make it for you with acrylic paint. As you can see, it's two options. Whatever is that you prefer is easier for your kids or is handy. If you don't have acrylic paint, go and get the markers and get ready. This is a paper plate. So I'm going to really quickly show you, my boy is assisting me with all the materials. So this is a plate that basically was a whole plate, and I just cut it in half. So this is what you're going to need, and you're going to paint the back of it, okay? Not this side, but this one. Another thing that you're going to need, as I say, is either some markers or some paint and brushes. What else do we need, boy? If you have for your paint, you can actually use some of these, or we have newspaper on our table. If you don't have anything, you can also use one of these plates and put them paint, or I sometimes put the paint on the newspaper for them and they just brush it up and paint. That's another thing. Then if you have some water cups for their brushes to be clean, some kitchen tissue. My daughter just made this to show to all of you. Okay, because she wants to do it.
I tried to make 2 roses, but I'm just learning how to make the roses because I don't know how to make roses yet. So that's what I made, and that's what I'm going to do in my paper.
Yeah, because yesterday she tried to make a rose here, but it didn't work.
Yeah.
Right?
So here I tried to do this now. So then I just did this example for me with markers, and I am going to be doing it in the paper. And so this is just an example to go here, and then I'm just gonna copy from here to on there with paint.
Are you gonna use acrylic paint today again, or you prefer to do another one with markers so you show them the different?
Yeah, maybe I'll do the markers today. I'm doing acrylic paint.
Okay. The plate, I will suggest. Do you mind to actually maybe paint the plate with markers? Do you think it will be possible? It will take you so long, and it's easier to do it with.
It will take me a little bit long, but yeah, I could do it.
You could try.
Yeah, I would try.
So we will try. So we'll have both of the examples. That's really good. Other materials is this paper. I keep forgetting how you call this paper, but I've got this on the gift area of any shops, and it's the paper that you put inside the gifts. And I got this one obviously because it's brown, and we're gonna put it inside.
It's gonna be like a soil. That's the soil. It is. Exactly. How do we call this?
I don't know the name of this paper.
To wrap the gifts.
Presents. No presents. To put it inside the bags. Yeah.
And you need newspaper to put it in a bowl and then add it in also.
Exactly. Because you don't need to use so much of this. What I've done here is I take a piece of newspaper, I put it inside to create the thickness, and then just put a couple of pieces of the brown and cover it up. So the bottom is all newspaper. That's why he's telling you already the trick ahead of time. Well done. But yeah, so this is what we're gonna be doing. And we forgot the most important thing. What we need is cardboard paper. Yeah. Which as well, you can use normal A4 paper, but it gets wet and then it can break. So that's why I say the cardboard paper is better. And since it's thick, what I'm going to do, but this is going to be out of camera in another minute, I'm actually going to use a box and I'm going to put it on the back. So this will kind of stand like a frame standing because the cardboard will stay
That will
thick
fall.
behind it. Otherwise, it's full because this is too heavy.
Something like this.
Something like that. Yeah, thank you for the example. So I will basically take one of these and put it in there so it will stay, and I can even punch a hole in there and hang it or something. That's my example.
Yeah.
That's an idea. Anyway, without further ado, let's get started.
Mine will dry very quickly. So, not dry. Mine will just, I could finish mine very quickly because mine doesn't need to dry. Mine just needs to do it quickly and then I'll be done. Mine will be done very quickly.
Let's change the camera and let's set you up because obviously, as I say, I have all here spread around. Let's get you set up properly, looking down at us, and let's get started. Boy, take a seat.
Yes. Good dad, I have you, Calby.
We're gonna turn this around right now. There we go. We're gonna make sure everybody can see you properly. Okay, 1 second, because obviously it's a little bit. There we go.
Am I going to be sitting when you were sitting?
Yes, please.
Sit. Laptop has to go away.
Yeah, these have to go, but here is where I can see everybody.
I'm gonna open the papers. So what I'm going to do is I am going to take my plate. I am not going to do it this side. I'm not going to color it this side. I'm going to turn it around and I'm going to color it this way. And I'm going to be using my markers. And the colored markers I'm going to be using is this lovely
Well, we can use any colors. You don't have to have a specific color for the pot. This is the good about this. Like, you don't have to represent the actual flowers or everything like that. You can just do it however you want. Like
a rainbow.
Exactly. I'm just putting a little bit more color, light in here so you can actually see them properly doing
I'm
it.
going to do a lovely rainbow.
All right, so you can get started.
Red.
Do you have a page already? No? Okay, 1 second.
It's yellow. Can I quick choose my colors?
Yes, of course.
Where's green? Green. That is this too dark green to do it?
No, actually that's the wrong lid. And this one is the wrong lid too. Ay, ay, ay.
I'm gonna wrap it and make it into a ball.
Yeah, that one is for later. Actually.
I'm just gonna do that. I accidentally put on the lid wrong, so that's my green. And that's my red. For the sunflower. Where is it? And some yellow and black for sunflower. So this dark blue, red, orange, and yellow, green, blue. For the leaf of them. Oh. Yes. And some here it is. Blue, maybe for this flower. And purple. This is all my colors for the rainbow. So I'm going to start now. What color pot do I want?
We're going to move this out of the way for now so they can actually see you, because I think it's getting a little bit crowded and overwhelming the table.
Yes, I'm
And
going to
gonna be giving you
start.
things soon. Let's put this back on place.
I'm going to do it now.
You are gonna start using doing the rainbow.
Yes.
Okay.
I'm going to start from this bit. I don't know how you call it, but it's like bumpy. I'm going to start and then I'll just move on. And then down here I can just do one colour. Maybe I'll just start from here. There we go.
Okay, so she's doing that. And do you need any help with your colors?
Add my colours. No, Mommy.
No, you're fine?
Yeah.
Just be away from your page for now. Wait a second. Just hold on 1 second. Thank you, because you're doing the plate first, right?
Yeah.
All right. So then this page can wait. And these ones, I actually got them at the Works.
Oh.
Yeah, I got them in the Works. It's just £1 for them. And I could say They are really thick and really good. I really like them. But as well, you can find these in Poundland, Asda, Tesco. Like there's so many stores that have them, and you don't have to go to the super thick ones. These ones are more than enough, and as I say, you get like 100 of them for £1, which is a really good deal. Let's just make sure everybody can see.
My colors are like a pattern. I'm doing the rainbow, so I just turned my plate around, and I'm going to do the rainbow slowly.
Okay. Okay.
A bit more of red, kind of, or whatever color this is.
No, that's right. Yes.
And red, yellow.
Okay.
I don't have much colour, so I'm just going to be filling up so much. So I'm going to make some pink and some. I'm going to do this and white. There we go, filled up enough. Now I'm going to do orange, red, orange, yellow, green, blue, purple. That's like that. The pattern. Now orange. Is this orange? It seems like yellow.
No, that's orange.
It's not that dark.
It is really dark.
No, not much.
Oh, you mean you want it darker than that?
Yeah, I thought it was very dark.
Doesn't
make
seem
some
like.
light blue.
May I start taking some of these away?
Yes.
Okay. So we
I'm
clear up a little
gonna
bit the table.
Change my color. You can go. You can take the blue. I just take it and then put it back after.
Okay, and here you have all the brushes. So you can start
Brushing.
This is the one. That's for you.
This I can just make like.
You can make two. If you do it on time, you can make two. Just remember.
That's why I'm adding a lot of paint.
There is your water cup in there.
No, take.
What do you need?
I can take it.
What do you need?
Purple. I'm just making up. There's one side of purple, and I look on this side. Take the white. Add it here. Now
While they continue doing that, I'm gonna show you some of the projects we have done this week with the Clomonets theme. We have done the water lilies. Again, this is just a sorry, I lost my words. The paper plates, same like what we're working on today. So that's really same. It's two of them, and then this is just some normal cardboard paper.
But the one we're using today is half. That one is a whole.
A whole.
Yeah.
And then we've done the representation of one of Monet's garden. This is my daughter's paint. Mine is already on the wall, so I can show it to you. But this is her
I
paint.
accidentally did that one too big.
No, actually, it turned up to be really pretty.
I know.
So as you can see, there we go. This one was really fun. We've done it all with sponges.
And these are all my
and with our
colors.
fingers.
Wow.
That's really good. Now, can you really slowly mix them up?
Yeah, because.
Which one are you going to use for the pot?
Red.
So your pot is going to be red?
Yeah.
So start painting your pot first. Maybe you can move more here, please.
Okay.
And yes, get ready for your little ones to be messy, because they are going to be messy. And that's okay.
Okay, because that's what
Yeah.
art's about. Getting
Exactly.
messy.
And having fun. And as you can see, my son is meant to be wearing an apron, but who cares? Nobody.
It's okay. This one's gonna be my craft one.
Oh, that's gonna become now your craft t-shirts.
Cause I have 3.
I have 3 of those. Okay. So just some relaxing music to start the Saturday. Some arts and crafts, because believe me,
And it's okay if you make the newspapers dirty. That's what newspapers are for.
And the thing is, sometimes we try to overcomplicate the arts and craft with children. And believe me, you were just to give them a piece of paper and some paint, they will come up sometimes with incredible things that you never imagined your child to be capable of doing it. So I really encourage you to give them the necessary tools. You don't actually have to invest in many things. Obviously, my children has so many tools available because of the academy. But when we started, or even before I decided to do the academy, we didn't have much. And they were able to do so many things inside even a budget that they were having so much fun. So don't try to overcomplicate yourself and feel that sometimes you have to buy too much, prepare too much. It's not. And you can see, just take some newspaper, cover up your table, your surface, and you can do crafts really easily with them, or just let them use their imagination and do their own thing. Really easy peasy. And this is one of the things when we are not having a class, obviously, that, for example, for me, it's a good time to do any other work because I have a craft business. And this is what is confusing some of you. So I'm going to explain to you while you get to enjoy my kids painting.
Mommy, sorry, can
Yes.
you please start mixing the
Yeah.
colors with the white?
While I talk?
Yeah.
Yes, of course. Let me take small brushes while I talk.
And like my rainbow. I should have started from up there. But then maybe I would just repeat it. So red, orange, yellow. So I'm just going to repeat it. You like it?
Yeah, or maybe you can do something else up there. Yeah.
Yeah. You can tell me if you like it.
Let us know in the comments if you like her rainbow.
And you can try to make some clouds also. Clouds.
Clouds. You can maybe, make them in blue so they are like floating up here. So you don't really have to paint the whole plate.
No, I'm just going to paint down here the rainbow.
Okay, so what I was trying to explain, which is making all of this a little bit confused, because some of you are confusing yourself between New Mom Spirit and Little Makers Academy. Well, over 5 years ago, I decided to start using all my knowledge on craft and share it with the world. And I opened New Mom Spirit. New Mom Spirit is a crafting world for adults. And over in there, I do workshops, I do lessons online, I have a YouTube channel as well, and it's all for adults, okay? So the website that I created obviously was for Dad's company. Then I decided, sorry, you can hear my neighbor getting out with the car, I believe. Then I decided I wanted to do the academy. And for me, it was far too much to open another account and have 2 websites running when at the end of the day, everything is relatable one another, because I have moms that they are interested in my arts and crafts. So I tell them, oh, go to New Mom Spirit because that is for grown-ups. That is where I'm going to teach you the things. And in Little Makers Academy is where I teach your little ones. So that's why when you check our website, we are not Little Makers Academy dot anything. No, we are under the name New Mom, M-O-M, Spirit.com. And in there, you will see things related to Little Makers Academy and things related to New Mom Spirit. So it's all depend. That's gorgeous. It all depends what you are interested on. So
you like my rainbow?
le-
Let us know in the comments down below. Yes, comments down below,
done.
please. and if you like it, I will be making so many.
Mm-hmm.
And if you like it, I'll be making so many.
Mm-hmm.
And then I can just leave them like this. And then I don't meet.
Yeah. Okay, that's mixed. That's really good. Ooh, sorry. That's like a big smiley face as well. Okay, so we're gonna put the plates aside for 1 second. You boy need wipes because your whole hands. Don't worry about those. Just clean your hands.
I don't want to make them dirty.
Okay then. So he's gonna clean his hands because they are full of paint. Otherwise, he's gonna make dirty his paper. Then comes the time to.
We also need to let mine dry because I made a little mess up there.
Yeah, it gets
then
a
we
little
need
bit
to
wet
leave it a little
sometimes.
bit
No problem.
dry. I'm going to take my piece of paper. There we go.
Okay. So that's what she wants to do. So as you can see, right before the lesson, she has prepared like a template of what she wants to do. And now she's going to do it. And oh, sorry. Right before we start,
Paper from before.
1 second, I'm going to give it to you, but I need to explain something. Otherwise, they will not know what they are doing.
Mm-hmm.
1 second, boy, because there's a lot of paint in there. I'm going to help you.
Give them instructions.
Yes, we do. So you're going to take the plate, come to here, and because you need to create like a basket effect, you're not going to put it flat on your page. 1, because it doesn't fit, and 2, because you have to create the space to put the fake soil. So you're going to stand up your plates a little bit, and what we are going to do right now is grab a pencil, put your plates on the paper as best as you can. This is easier if your mommies and daddies help you, okay? So help your child with this and then just mark more or less where is the pot going to go. So what happened with this is you are telling them where are the lines until where the flowers should be drawn. So they are not gonna color them really high. They're not gonna color them really low. If it's even easier, just do a full line in there for your child. You can even really softly take your pencil and then just make a line in there like that. So your child, I'll help you with this.
Oops, I accidentally did the flower down there. It's fine.
You see?
It's fine, but I would do it higher.
This is what happened when your child started doing things right before
They add the plate.
they add the plates. Because right now, it's okay, I'm going to give you another page just because otherwise I cannot fit the pot in there and your rose will be visible in the bottom. But it's okay, you can do something different with it later on.
Yeah.
So I'm going to take another page.
Oh, I would do a garden. I could do a garden.
You can do a garden, absolutely. Okay, so I'm repeating this again, which is down, side, a little bit of the top of the pot. There we go, top of the pot, like that. And as I say, I can even do a full line like this, telling her that's the line where the plate is going to basically be. I can put these plates away. 1 second, boy, because we need to
Clean those dirty fingers.
clean you up a little bit so you don't. This is the thing, it's not me and my OCD taking away the fun. It's that he's about to work in a white page, so make sure the surface where they are going to put that page is clean, because some kids can try to be
messy.
perfection, and they are not going to enjoy if their whole page get dirty. So basically what I'm doing right now is I'm taking a new page of newspaper. I have too many of them. And then I'm just putting it on top. So this is a fresh, clean, dry page. Even you see paint. This is from the other day.
And this is dry, so don't worry.
Exactly. And then now he can come. I'm giving it to him. This is the direction, okay?
Oh, so we cannot go
The
any
flowers
lower.
goes up
can't
here.
go any
You
lower.
don't have to go anywhere down that line, okay? Do you prefer to have this on this side?
I'm okay.
Yes, okay then. So go on and have fun.
My mommy just tells you stuff.
Hmm?
My mommy just tells you stuff.
Oh yes. So thank you for the reminder, boys. So what I was saying to you before is our website is newmomspirit.com. That doesn't mean that is not us, okay? That is us. And that is the website where you're going to be able to find everything. I think while the kids are doing that, I'm even going to open the website a moment for you so I can show you how everything looks. So if I go to, I hope you can see the screen properly. If I go to newmomspirit.com, as you can see in there, so there you have the both logos. I've done it on purpose so you know it's us. Then you have a picture of me. That's how I look. And all what we do. So we do crocheting, knitting, arts and craft classes, and party entertainments. Then if you go here, you can book straight away the sessions. And then here we have some vlogs where I share with you printables and some tutorials and things like that from arts and crafts or crochet and knitting that I want to share in there. So if you were to even go just up here to the burger bit here, or even in there, so you have 3 different options to check the classes. If you press in there, you have New Mom Spirit, crochet and knitting, if you're interested in those lessons. I do crochet and knitting for children and for adults. Then Little Makers events, classes and printables, our shop with everything that we have, and the contact. So if you're going to Little Makers, you have the birthday parties. You can just go there and book a birthday party with us. We do the decoration, we do activities, we do face painting, we do many things. Just go and check it out because it's quite interesting, and we do it all over southeast and London area. Be careful, boy. Then if you go here to art and craft classes, that's the classes that we do, and you can just book it in there, and then you have the printable and the craft supplies. So if I go to the classes in here, we have the home education morning classes, home education afternoon classes, and the after school. And down below here, we have we take art play day to your house, our focus on flow Fridays, which again, if I continue getting as much demand as I'm getting right now, I might extend it. Then we have the theme of the month, which is Clomonet. And then there you have all the activities. And if you go down below, here are our activity books as well. And really easily, you can see here all the ways to book your lessons. Our trial is £5 for 1 hour, or you have the classes available for 3 hours for £18. That's what we have. And right now, obviously, we're doing the spring session and we're doing the term time. But if you're watching this and your children go to school, I have as well a session. Yes, of course. I have a session as well for the half term, which is this one over in here. That one over in there. If you select it,
I'm thinking to make a heart flower.
okay, that's a good idea. So over in here is the half term. And then you have the option of a half day and choose the date. I'm going to add here even the previous Saturday. So it's going to be from Saturday to Saturday. We don't do Sundays. We don't do Wednesdays. And then you also have, so for £18, half a day for 3 hours, or you have the full day. And the full day is £35. The full day, you have it, break it down in here. The full day is from 9:30 in the morning to 5 p.m.
Oh, no, I'm mixing the green with the red.
It's fine. Don't worry. Just don't mix too much. But yeah. So that's all what you can find on our website. And as I said, it's all under newmomspirit.com. So I hope that make it now easy and simple to understand, because I know a lot of people get confused of why sometimes I'm sharing something under one name and then it's under other and things like that. Well, now you know. Okay. Do you think we should put that to dry?
And actually, that's fine.
Okay. So what I'm gonna do right now, because we are having a sunny day. This is a really surprising weather for our area, but let's enjoy it. Boy, how about you do another one? Because remember, you have two plates. You have a yellow plate and you have a red plate.
And I want to make 3.
Okay, but this time, do you think you can do the flowers slightly lower rather than on the edge of the page? Because if mommy wants to hold this and hang it, it's too close to the edge, so your flowers are in there?
Here.
Yes, I can take it from here. Now, do it in there. Do you think you can leave like a 2-finger spaces before you do the flowers? You don't have to draw the fingers. Do you want me to make you a line in there so you know? Yeah? Okay, I'll do that. Let me put
Actually,
this
I
on the
tried
window.
to do a line.
Okay.
This is how I am doing it, but I'm not yet finished.
I'm putting things on the window.
Not yet finished, but look how I am going.
Another thing we're going to show you, we did an experiment last month about beans. We put some beans on a wet tissue in the window inside a plastic bag. It's been not even a month. We transplant them. Look at this.
That's
Like
mine.
this is growing per days. This is what I'm saying about science. Like, who could tell that out of a bean we will get this gorgeous beauty? Nobody. Look, there's the bean. Can you see the bean open and then boom, ta-da! Under a month, and you have a plant. And believe me, the kids learn to take care of them and love them, and they learn how easy it is that well, my son now is taking the seeds out of everything he found around the house and putting them around, hoping that everything will grow. We think one of them from a lemon has worked in the garden, but we will have
He
to
put
wait
it
and see.
inside sand.
Yeah,
How is that going to work? And it's in the middle of the garden. The middle of the garden, exactly. So now, take my green. Now you love one plant, then you hate one. Do, 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 do. There we go. Orange. Leaf.
How are we doing?
Good.
Good.
I'm trying to make it slightly smaller.
Okay, no problem. You do you, whatever looks easier and fun for you.
Thank you.
Mm-hmm.
This is orange, isn't it? It looks orange. It's orange. It's light orange. There we go.
It looks like orange.
It's light orange, Mama.
Mm-hmm. It look orangey.
Mom, can you help me doing some nice flowers down here?
Me?
Yes.
What was happening before with your sunflower that you were feeling you were not doing it nice enough? Where do you feel? Your sunflower is gorgeous from yesterday.
No, not my sunflower. My rose. It
Oh.
was so nice.
You're not enjoying how your rose is turning up.
You can do it any color, Mommy. Red, pink, purple, orange, any color you like.
Let's try the red.
Yeah, let's see the red. Oh wait, we forgot something first.
You don't really have to do that first. You can do the rose first.
Okay, now 10 for the rose.
So the rose, can everybody maybe see me what I'm doing? So it's all about do the rose per petals, okay? So you're gonna start by doing, maybe this is too thick and that's why she's struggling, but it's about doing one petal. So just shape your petal. Okay, we shape our petal and we paint it.
Now let's take some pink.
Then we
make a
shape another petal. And we paint it. And then the magic will happen because now you can say, okay, it's a bunch of curvy things around. But we're going to take a Sharpie black And that is what is going to create the difference. So we need to kind of sometimes remember, but if the child doesn't remember what they've done, don't put so much pressure on them, okay? Just take it easy. But you do like that. Then you take a black Sharpie.
Is that black? That's brown. Yeah, it's dark brown.
That's dark brown, so I need a black.
I've used a pen. Oh, my sunflower become into a mess flower.
Because why you paint yellow first? Like the sunflower is black in the center, and then
I paint black first, Mummy.
and then you just mix now yellow on top of it.
So you can help him.
There's nothing you can do in there now more than wait until it's dry and then try to fix it. If you keep going with the brush, you're just gonna make a different color. That's what it's going to be. There's not really anything you can do right now to change it. It's alright, it's fine.
I mean, I could make a bigger black circle.
I would suggest you kind of wait first until it's dry before you do anything else. But now remember, you messed up your brush, your yellow one. You have mixed it up with black. So if you were to come now and try to paint yellow, it's gonna be with black unless you use your water. Rinse it off. So we clean it up.
Drinks, yellow water.
This is the only thing I don't like about this. The yuck of the waters like this, you know. But
yeah, there's a bleh. It does look good when you clean it. It looks.
Yeah, make sure if you again don't want your child to be a little bit upset because of the mixing colors.
Don't
use some kitchen tissue and then just put it like that.
Make a bigger black circle.
It's too wet, it's not gonna work. Again, now you're gonna mix up the black. I think it's you're loading your brushes too much, first of all. That's number one that I think you're doing. And two, if I was to put paint in here right now, I'm gonna mix up this one, and rather than be a clean, beautiful black, it's gonna again become yellow and black. So as I say, I would suggest you stop in there, and once it's dry, you do something else. Yeah.
I'll try to do another one.
Yeah. Can you do something else in here, like whatever is that it was missing in there to be done? Just keep that.
I used it with with a pen because that's look juicy.
This could work even if it's not.
Yeah, we don't want it too dark.
Maybe just to shape it, it will work.
Yeah. Done.
Because it's all about doing a shadow. It's not about painting it too much.
Yeah. Now
But
put a line down here.
You just put this. Why you need to? No. Why you need to do a line down there?
I don't know. So
Oh no, you don't have to. This is going to the window again.
Dry.
To dry.
Yoo-hoo. Now I'm just going to do one with a marker. Okay, so now I'm going to do.
You mean one like this?
But different.
Okay, I forgot to put your plate on the window, but I'm going by this instant
To add it on the window.
because we need to show our friends something finished. Otherwise, it's gonna take us so long to be finished.
That's how mine is going to look. This black doesn't work.
Yeah, a little bit higher. Sorry?
This black doesn't work.
I know that doesn't work. I'm taking your other black.
You are going to go up there. Perfect. So this is how it's going to look. And then I'm just going to fill it up with soil. But it's empty, our flower. We can't have an empty flower. We need to have a full flower that has a lot of flowers in it. So I'm going to take my rainbow away. Oh, that black doesn't work, Mommy. Oh, this one. And I already have one. So
Sorry about that. So look, I got your black. It was just misplaced.
Oh, yes.
And then we just go through the petal and we just shape it. So this way it gets really clear where our petal is. Otherwise, yes, the rose just become a bunch of colorful bits together.
Yeah.
But as you can see like that, even in this one that she made, if I am to come here and create it on my own and build up this rose however I want, I could just do like that. Obviously, she did it too close to the edge. It's not like she gave me too much space to work, but
That's an M. That's
see,
what I did it.
there you go.
Well,
And
it looks
then
much better.
it looks much better because you just let me show you. Like you can see, because you shape it, it looks different. It's like when you take this and you color it, it's also look different and look more like filled up and good. But we're moving on because obviously I have my time frame of 1 hour to be able to do this and be finished. So they are still doing that. We're gonna move ahead. Now, you can glue everything with normal PVA glue. Absolutely, you can do that. Us to be slightly faster because of the video and no time frame, or sometimes if I'm doing the lesson and the students took longer than usual, and I always send them home with one project finished. So what I do is I rush a little bit the assembly bit by using the glue gun. I don't have a glue gun with cold glue. I know there are some academies that they do. I don't, because number one, I don't want the children to be with it. So I want to avoid that, and I use the hot one. So obviously it's really hot and the children can get burned. So please, this step, do it yourself. Don't put the child to do it on their own. And we're gonna get started. Even if some of the bits are a little bit wet, we will be able to do it because you are not touching anything with it. Maybe my daughters will be the best example we can do, just because she's using markers. So with the markers, there is nothing around that is wet. So it's not like I'm gonna mess up anything. Just for my own peace of mind, I'm gonna put everything that is should not be here away. So I'm giving you a clear view of what we are doing, because these little makers have a lot more activities to continue doing today. That's why my son prepared a lot of paint in his plates, because he has a lot more activities to finish today. We have a lesson coming up in the hour or so. So we need to make sure we are ready. So I'm taking my newspaper. Remember I told you, I know it's an annoying sound, but just take one page of a newspaper and then just squeeze it all together, because remember, this is going inside the pot. Are you ready to... Oh, finish. No, please take your time. You still have a few more minutes, no worries, to finish your painting. I'm just putting the glue gun to heat.
I think this yellow one's gonna go here.
And that's perfect, because all your flowers are yellow. Look at that.
I'm gonna put it a face.
But may I just add one little detail to your beautiful design?
Yes, and some of them are gonna be red.
Yeah, but you need to remember one thing, okay?
What is it?
One thing you need to remember is that the plate is down here. Look how high up your flowers are. You're gonna have to make
A bit more
of flowers and a bit longer. You're done?
Yeah, and then I did in those two smiley faces.
I can see that, and that's gorgeous. Now I'm gonna take
My rainbow, my
an eraser,
lovely rainbow.
because we don't need these lines that I created. That's why
I forgot to do clouds.
you can also finish coloring once it's assembled, so you can see how it look, and then you decide.
Yeah.
That's also a choice. Today my daughter has gone too high. It's fine, but as I say, if I was to hang this is the only thing. I just feel like it's gonna be too close to that, but I'm not gonna be too OCD, okay? Let's just, it's all about creativity and beauty. We're gonna give this to Mister because he needs it. So now, what we're going to do, first of all, you take your plate. You make sure the plate is quite curvy. This one got so wet and so squashed that you can see how flat it is. And we want to have the gap of the pot. Then we're gonna take really safely
Our
our glue gun.
Oh, glue gun. Yeah, glue gun.
We're gonna put on glue, some glue on one corner, some glue on another corner, and some glue on the bottom of our pot. We're gonna come to our page really carefully.
You have to do it quickly. If not, the glue will dry.
Yeah.
This glue dries very quickly.
Yep, but you just need to be careful because you're about to burn your fingers. That's why I say put your parents to do this, not yourself. So we're just going to put it in there. There we go. Maybe this didn't turn up to be exactly on the spot I wanted. So I still, because I can feel it's still liquidy. Or because I just stand it, if I damage the glue, I can always come up back in here, put one dot in there, and then squash it, burn my thumb for a few seconds, and be done. It's all right. We're grown-ups. We are used to.
Yes, grown-ups are always used to get burned. Now, are we going to put that? That's too big.
If it's too big, like she's saying, well, so cut it in half.
And then...
Okay, and then let your child fill it up. Be gentle because remember the glue is still slightly wet.
I'm making a lot of hearts.
Yes, you are. Okay, there we go. So you fill up the pot.
When I finish,
You
may I
can
just
see-
put a quick finishing touch up
Yeah, of
here?
course. Yeah, whatever. So then we're going to take a little bit more newspaper because we want it to be filled up until the top before we put the other one. And if you can see through there, well, come with your glue again. Put it right on the edge. Give it a little squash, not too much because otherwise all the glue comes off. But you can always brush your finger really quickly to don't burn yourself too much and it will come off. And then do the same on the other side because we don't want the newspaper to basically push and the newspaper to basically come out. Okay, so just do that like that.
You move the whole paper.
I move everything. I know.
Mama's a mover. Now...
1 second because obviously this glue has come.
so when I push it in, it's going to go higher. The glue come off. You're not meant to stay there, right, Mummy?
Mm-hmm.
Now, with this, with my soil.
Yeah, and your soil also, you're gonna do it in
How?
chunks. Like just break it with your hands.
Chunk, chunk.
And then again, this one you can use the normal glue, okay? But as I say, due to time, we are going to do it with this one. So you will just put one dot in there and then just glue it in there. Then you can put
Look, I've
a
made the
little dot in
sunshine.
there. Yes, you did. And then there we go. And you can put another dot in there and then glue. You know, so you're just putting bits and bits around so you make sure to hide the newspaper. That's what you're doing. Hiding the newspaper. If the soil, the fake soil comes up, it's fine. It's cute. Nothing wrong with it. So I'm even gonna cut this in smaller bits.
Look, I'm making a lot of flowers. Ooh.
Yes, you are. And they look amazing.
And
The hairy bits of the glue, you can cut it once you are finished.
with your scissors.
Normally, I wouldn't be this messy when I'm doing it properly, but right now, one, because the position is slightly hard for me to do it. Maybe if it was laid down,
Like candles, I think.
will be easier, but I want you to be able to see what we're doing. That's why we're holding the paper up. Normally, you will lay it down. And yes, you will get glue guns, glue hands,
You
glue hands, and it's fine.
gluey sticky hand.
Glue sticky hands, yes.
And if you add glue on your hand and then
Yeah, you need to be really
touch
careful,
your
okay?
hands, your hand will be stuck for forever. Yeah.
For forever, you will have your hands stuck.
Yeah, if you add glue on your hands. Yeah. Or then you might need to cut your hands off.
Oh my God, that sounds horrible. This is a kids channel. Don't say that to other kids. They will be scared of the glue from now on.
He's just trying to be funny.
Mm.
He's not getting funny. And colors, if they get to
Okay,
touch
so
each other,
once you finish like that, now I'm gonna take some scissors and I'm going to fix, because maybe you cannot see them. Yeah, it's gonna fit. Just 1 second, boy.
You have to give it a hairstyle.
We need to give it a hairstyle. So I don't know if you can see it on the video, but there are like hairy bits of glue in there. I like to cut them, same like that bit, I don't need it. And then here are the hairy bits of the glue that I like to get it off. But at the end of the day, it's arts and crafts, so it's normal to have that. It's kids things also, so I mean, don't be too much pressure on it. But we did it on time. In our 1 hour frame, we managed to teach you how to do this. Now you can go and do it yourself. Look how pretty, easy, and beautiful this is. And the only thing we can tell you is, if you're local to us, come and do a trial. Look, in 1 hour, what we can teach you and how much fun we can have together. Book a full session as well if you prefer, and spend 3 hours with us doing this and much more. And as well, if you're far away, well, you can either book us, so we will come to you, or you can get all of our activity printables and step-by-step guidance on our website, which is going to be on the description box down below of this video. We really appreciate you came and spend this time with us. We hope you enjoy it as much as we did doing all of this for you. Thank you very much, Little Makers. Please tag us on social media with anything that you create from our academy at littlemakers.academy. And we see you really soon. If you like this type of videos, let us know, and we will be here more often on live teaching you how to do a lot of things. Bye now.
Bye. Bye-bye.